I believe some people think parenthood is an exact science that can be mastered to perfection. I pity them as they grow older and look back. If they're humble and honest enough to have their eyes open, they'll see some of the mistakes that they made. And children aren't perfect in their view of their parents. Some children are abused by parents without a doubt. I've seen way too much of that. But on the other hand, there are some children who have chips on their shoulders because of unrealistic expectations of what their parents should have done or been or not done. Sometimes it seems to be easier to play the victim than to take personal responsibility. As parents, we should try our best and understand we'll make mistakes, even the best among us. To illustrate this, we might consider two very well-respected and revered patriarchs, Isaac and Jacob. Both of these men fell into a common trap of parenting, that of favoring one child over others. Isaac favored Esau, and we'd like to think that Rebekah favoring Jacob would even that out, but it never did. When Jacob raised his sons, he fell into the same trap. He favored Joseph above the other sons. I'm sure this was an irresistible pull, since Joseph was the son of his beloved wife Rachel, her only son for a while. But look what happens in Genesis 37, 3 through 4. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his sons, because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a varicolored tunic. And his brothers saw that their father loved him more than all his brothers, and so they hated him and could not speak to him on friendly terms. Now, I'm not trying to tear up Jacob on this, but I do want you to see that Bible characters were imperfect, just like you and me. He'll suffer enough for this, as we'll see in a future Bible glimpse. But I want us to get a glimpse of how bad this can become for the child we're trying to favor. These boys are ready to kill Joseph before the end of the chapter, and the only reason they don't is their greed. Hug your children and tell them you love them. Do so for all of them, and by all means, bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord.